and thank you all for being on here, and I appreciate everybody's time. I wanted to just briefly mention our time is really coming up against a brick wall here with a seller, and delaying. We were pushed back initially, and then delaying is really going to cause a huge issue. There's been some conversations that I think to be had, and I really time is not trying. Time is money, but we're spending tons and tons and tons of money right now, and it would be really nice to be able to have this happen tonight.
Well, Reggie, aren't we under a deadline that if we don't take some action within a certain amount of time, doesn't it automatically go to City Council? So, Kitty.
Again, yeah, I'll confirm with the city attorney.
Yeah.
As well.
What is that time frame, if I may ask?
Yeah, I'll confirm with the city attorney.
Okay. You got a cat that wants to be on the show.
He loves planning commission meetings. I moved the camera up a little bit so he doesn't show everybody his backside as badly as he has before. But they say that's a show of trust from your cat, So apparently he loves everybody. He's willing to show you his hiney. Right, Rory? Great, good, mugga.
Yeah, it's coming up on 6:40.
Yeah, Mr. Allen, we are doing everything we can to, hold this or get this meeting held. Kitty cat, you gotta stop that.
Is there any way you could unmute Brett Rogers so he could be on our team? Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there anything y'all would like to? I guess there's nothing to talk about until you get a quorum, correct?
No,
Correct.
we can't talk until that happens.
Okay.
We can discuss my cat, but that can only go on for so long.
Reggie, you did get Brett's email today, correct?
Yes.
Or my email today with the updated site plan.
Yes.
I know that Andrew is out on vacation this week. He and I spoke earlier. I don't know if he got any revised comments back on his rezoning request. He was going to attempt to amend those documents, but I can address later.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, no, nope.
Sorry.
Shut it down, Reggie, shut it down. Don't look, kitty. And they're gone. That person wasn't nearly as good as that last one we had broken. That one was full screen. Woo! See, Rory didn't see a thing. He's still innocent.
So Ms. Taylor, Commissioner Taylor has joined us.
Yay! Hello, Commissioner Taylor.
I'm sorry. I had the wrong date, wrong day. I was under the impression today was Tuesday.
Yeah, well, here we sit.
Oops. What is going on? Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
Okay. The screen went blank.
We're at a blistering 3 commissioners. This is exciting.
Oh, wow. We could do dangerous things.
We could. We could almost vote on something.
I apologize. When Richard said they're waiting for you, I went, what? No, that's tomorrow.
I was talking to somebody at work on Monday about some functionality we had to get going up in elections. And the person I was talking to, he goes, oh, we don't have to do that until the 8th. And I said, have you look at the corner of your screen? He goes, oh my gosh, today's the 8th. I'm going, yes, we're due today.
Yeah, I think, I have had a whole problem since I've not been going into the office and all. I have a terrible time keeping my dates straight.
Yeah. I'll lay in bed in the morning and go, is today a day I got to get out of it? Is a day, can I stay today? No.
Oh.
I was telling Reggie earlier, I've been doing interviews for the last 2 days. And this morning, probably around 3 o'clock, I started having these dreams about how to make elections better. And it was brilliant. And I would come out of the dream and I'd go back to sleep and go right back in it. And at one point, I finally woke up and said, it's time to write down what you thought. Then I realized that, they were voting booths. They already exist. What a good plan.
Is it on you?
These voting booths actually were circular, and you stood in the middle and you pulled them up around you like one of those bubble things. I'm going, yeah, that's not going to work at all.
There are only 3 of us here.
Yep, 3 commissioners.
I just turned to my husband and told him there were 3. No, that's fine. That's fine.
Is it possible to call the other commissioners to look?
We have, yes.
Mm,
I don't know anybody's phone number.
Yeah, Mr. Bland, Commissioner Bland is not able to join.
well, we've hit 45 minutes.
So what do we do? Do we just reschedule? Or do you sit here and wait?
Well, the last couple times we've waited until 6:30. Tonight we've waited, an extra 15 past that.
Yes.
Has anybody been able to reach the additional commission members to see if they are planning to attend, or?
Yeah, we've sent emails and text messages and phone calls.
Yeah, I'm just not sure either, because I'm like, David's correct in that. I mean, it's just been a little bit of an arduous process to get things through. So it's all fine, but we're just at the point where, I mean, we've got to make that 16th council meeting and to kind of advance the ball forward. We just got to, we got a large piece of property tied up and a lot of money being spent right now. So we've got to be able to understand where we are. So I know you guys understand that y'all don't control people's schedules. So.
We picked up someone new. Who did we get? Nope, doesn't look like a commissioner.
So can we get timing at some point, Reggie, tomorrow morning on the next steps or where we are with this? Like we said, we're doing everything we can, but we feel like we're just keep pushing the road uphill and not getting very far. And I know you guys are very busy, and I certainly appreciate that. And we'd like to get this thing in.
Is there an opportunity for planning commission to do a special call meeting?
You're muted, Reggie. You're muted.
Thank you. Sorry. I mentioned earlier that we are required to advertise for public hearings, and first of all, we are required to have a public hearing to consider this item. And with the public hearing, we have to advertise 2 weeks in advance of the meeting and 2 consecutive weeks. So I will have to confirm with the city attorney about the soonest that we would be able to have the next meeting, whether we have to re-advertise or whether we can use the advertisement that was submitted and published for the meeting this evening and the hearings this evening.
I don't know what the rules of order really are. I mean, so you're trying to accomplish 2 things tonight. To have a meeting, you don't have enough members there for a vote, right? But the debate is, can you go ahead and proceed with the public portion of the meeting and call the meeting to order? You can't call it to order without quorum.
No,
Correct.
we can't.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay, we've picked up on Norma Williams. Is that? No.
Reggie, do you know what are two public hearings required here?
One public hearing with the Planning Commission and then one public hearing with the City Council.
City Council. Okay.
Yeah, we can check that. And the code allows that as well. Thank you.
I see it's 7 o'clock now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so again, I will check with the city attorney tomorrow and find out what our options are. The zoning administrator reminded me that we believe the code allows for a joint public hearing. So it's possible that we could schedule a joint public hearing between the Planning Commission and the City Council. I think the next public hearings that are scheduled for council are March 23rd, But again, we'll confirm with the city attorney what our options are and communicate those back to the applicants or petitioners, as well as the Planning Commission and the public, of course.
So the next city council meeting is the 16th, not the 23rd. So
That's correct. There is a a city council meeting on the 16th. There's also a city council meeting scheduled for the 23rd.
So
we don't feel like we could be on the 16th in a joint meeting.
It requires 2 weeks notice.
I thought they already had a notice for the public hearing on the city council.
I'll confirm that with the clerk.
guys, I'm trying to be very polite, and I am. When we talk about expending lots and lots and lots of money, we're not talking about $10,000. We're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars that we're spending to try to better and do great things in the city, and we're hopeful that we can get there. And I feel like at every turn, I feel like we're getting kicked in the teeth. And I know that none of you are aware of that. And we're just anxious to try to move forward. And so we're grateful for the opportunity to try to state our case.
Yeah. Reggie, I had one other question about, is there a potential for, I'd love to go to council with Planning Commission review and recommendations, which would be normal. Is there an option for a special call meeting of Planning Commission due to default this evening in advance of the city council meeting?
Yeah, I don't believe so, but we will do what we can to schedule the meeting at the earliest possible date in accordance with the state and city code.
Okay. That's all we can ask, and we appreciate that.
And unfortunately, that's all we can do. But we will definitely, we do appreciate the need to have the meeting as soon as possible. And I have the item considered and voted on as soon as possible. So we will definitely do what we can to make that happen.
Okay.
All right.
So are we ready to call it for the night, or?
I believe so, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, I'm sorry for everyone who's attended tonight. We do have some of the commissioners who are here tonight, and we would have been more than happy to hear it because that's what we came for. But hopefully, Reggie, we can get another one on the schedule as soon as possible, and we can get on with it there.
And get a quorum.
Yes, please. Yes. And maybe if we can we call the next one for 7 o'clock, so that way we're already at that point, and that will give certain commissioners definitely time to get home from work.
Yes, and I'll communicate with you as well, because as mentioned, we may try to do a joint meeting.
How would that work? Would we?
Yeah. I'm
would
sorry.
we have to show? Would we have to show up to city council meeting for that one then?
Yes.
Okay. Would that be a virtual meeting or an in-person meeting?
Virtual.
Okay.
And that would be at noon on the 16th.
I'll have to confirm that with the clerk and with the city attorney, and we'll definitely communicate that with you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Evening.
Thank you.
You
Have
too.
a good night.
Bye.
Yes, Rashida, we're disappointed too. That's what we're here for.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. I've lost my mouse. Oh, it's not the right mouse. That's why I'm using my work mouse. Wondering why it's not showing up. Oops.